Okay, guys, it's Sadie, and I want to show you my project that I was working on, and it is this right here, and this is it's an ion ray gun. So, what it does is, I had, you can use several different transformers, high voltage transformers. This one was from one of those globes, and this was from Electronic Goldmine. But the one that I found the best is in there, and it's from Amazon, and like it's called EQ Kit. So that was a kit right there, and then in this thing is just a battery and a switch. So I have a voltage multiplier there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stages. I think about like 7 stages. Well, wait, it's easier just to count the diodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 stages. So, um, it's I really do need to get a 3D printer because it would be a lot easier to make these parts instead of taking the Dremel and grinding it out, grinding the little pieces out. But anyway, that's what it looks like with. And then for the very end point right there, I used a needle from, I think I got it like at Walmart. So all of these parts are from Amazon and Electronic Goldmine or the hardware store for this thing. And so you can so sometimes it'll make the, oh, I hope it doesn't damage the camera, but it'll, I'll have the ground there. I have my high voltage probe, but I cannot find it. That goes up to 40 kilovolts. But this, I mean, that's easily 20 kilovolts. So if you, sometimes, like, I was listening to the radio, my little radio right here, and I pressed it on it and it like reset all the presets, but it's not doing it. It was doing it before on the calculator, where it was like, the battery maybe is, well, the battery's still, see there, it made a minus sign on it, and it reset it. Yeah, that's what it could do. But you can charge, you can use this to charge electronics. You can use this electronics to charge anything that's metal. So with this, this is the, I think this is the ground. there's the band on the diode, and I think that points to the positive. I forget. I always get it mixed up, but this might be the ground, so you can use this as the ground. And what I was going to put is a window in there too. So any of these, this one was working a little bit. This is a high voltage for like a backlight. So in that capacitor there is 3 kilovolts. So it's not as good as this one. You can tell this is from one of those plasma globes. And this one was working really good with this. It was making a long spark. Well, hey, I'll do it with the lights off and show you. Well, I could just hook it up here. But the battery that's powering this is one of those. It's not the 18650s, but it's the 14650. So it's a small battery. I could probably push it a lot more, put a lot more power into it, because you can see this transistor could probably take a lot more power. And this one, I don't know how much we could put in it. This is rated at 12 volts. I got this from Electronic Gold Mine, but I can use the voltage multiplier on it. But I don't know how. I mean, those transistors are pretty. They're not as beefy as that one right there. And then this one right there, that I want to experiment a lot more with this one. Okay, and then that being said, also I wanted to tell you guys that these Amazon Basic 9-volt rechargeables, these are really good compared to the other ones. I got 2 other kinds, not Amazon Basic, but other rechargeable batteries. 9 volts. We're just talking the 9 volts, and they were not very good. It seems like they just self-destroyed them. They just self-destroyed. It's not that they wouldn't take a charge. It's like that they damaged themselves, or they just worked for a little bit, and then they just wouldn't take a charge. So it wasn't. I'm definitely feeling a lot better about this. I'm not sponsored by them by no means. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's going to turn this off, turn the lights off, and see what this does. This is not working. There. No. You can see it there. Let's go. So it can go anywhere on. I mean, you can see the little purple spots where it's trying to connect. can hear it hissing, and you can see the purple, like it's trying to make like it's ionizing, or it's like spraying ions. You can see it spraying the ions before you get too close. Well, I mean, the battery that I'm using, I haven't even charged it up. These batteries will come partially charged, and the battery that I'm using in there is partially charged. I think I should put some more power into this, and I wanted to smooth that out and put a clear thing there, and maybe a voltage display on there. So that's the ion ray gun. And then I also have been working on this, which that's from Electronic Goldmine. That's from Electronic Goldmine. That's from Amazon, the box. And then inside is just, yeah, that's the battery. Yeah, that's the same battery that I've had in there. So I like these because they're 3.7 volts, and they're the same. They're similar to the AA batteries, but they're not. You know, so that's all that this is. So I do like these new batteries that I got, and then it's nice to have 3.7 volts ish on there. But this is the high voltage or high frequency. This is the high frequency thing. This was already made, and this is really cheap on Amazon, this circuit, because it has so many applications. They mass produce them, and it has surface mount on it, and it's but you can adjust the duty cycle. And let me see if I can. Oh, I can't do it with the camera. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay. And you can adjust down, down, down. Isn't that a lot? That's great sound out of such a little speaker, and it's the oscillations are so it's so clean. So we're down to what, 5,962 hertz. There's 3808. And then it remembers where you were. So that's 3808 hertz. So it's a nice little beeper. You can set the frequency to whatever you want for this beeper. And then this is the other beeper that I'll use. I'll use it at the Target warehouse, because we're supposed to say something corners as we come through the area, because